Marhaba, that's hello in Arabic. I'm Chef Kamal and you're cooking with Kamal Lebanese style. I'm going to show you the way that I like to measure flour and prepare dough made from scratch. Have you ever mixed dough and then the next time you make it, it seems to come out a little bit differently? Well, you can always tweak dough a little bit by adding a little flour if you need more, but what I like to do, it's how you measure the flour, I think initially that really sort of gives you the upper hand. So my rule of thumb when I'm measuring flour is I always like to scoop the flour into the measuring cup. Now if you plunge the cup into the flour, you're going to get a different amount of flour in the cup each time because you'll be making it dense, you'll be packing it in there. So you really don't want to pack it in. You just want to measure it, spoon it in, and then take any straight-edged knife and just level it off. And then that's 1 cup. Now the recipe we're doing is from the book, so it's going to be 3 cups of flour. See, I'm just letting it sort of fall where it goes. And then I sort of just level it off. That's 2. And then we'll put our 3rd cup. So I think if you stick to this, if you measure flour each time like this, you'll pretty much get consistent results. But by plunging it or filling it and packing it in there, I think each time you'll get a different result. So that's 3. Now what I've done is I've already put the yeast in the lukewarm water, and this is what you want. See how it's bubbled up nicely, and that's with the water and the yeast and a little bit of sugar. So that's actually perfect. We're ready to use that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and add our salt, which is about 3/4 of a teaspoon. And we just want to make a well in the center here. I'm just going to go ahead and add. Now we want to make sure we add all of our yeast mixture. So we want to sort of mix this around, see, and get all of it out of there. Okay, now I just use one hand. I want to add the olive oil. Okay, then we're just going to go ahead and mix this around using one hand. So you can just really bring it around off the sides. It's a little sticky. Now you could use this. You could do a KitchenAid if you want, but then you just have to mess it up. And I find this pretty easy. This is quickly done, and you don't have to clean up afterwards. Except you just have to clean up your hand a bit, which is pretty easy. Okay, now this is it. The dough's come together. Now it's a little sticky, which I like it for later when you're rolling it. It's going to be easier to work with. But if you find it a little sticky, once all the flour seems to be combined, then all you have to do is dip your hand. I'm just going to get this off. You dip your hand in a little bit of the flour, and you can just pull this off. I just go finger by finger, and I just pull the dough off each finger. You don't have to get them perfectly clean. Okay, and then I just dip my hands, and you can lift this ball of dough out from the bowl, and you want to shape it into a ball. Okay, what we'll do is we'll sort of tuck it like that, shape it into a ball. We'll put some flour on the bottom here. Now, it's nice and wet, and that's what I want, because when I'm going to be rolling it, it's going to be easier to roll out on the counter if it's soft. You don't want it really hard, so you're going to be able to add some flour to it. So that's the way I like to measure and mix flour for dough. For more information on this recipe and my cookbook, Classic Lebanese Cuisine, please visit us at cookingwithkamal.com. I hope you enjoy preparing these recipes with your friends and family. As we say in Arabic, sahtain, double health.